Hello, hello, hello. This is the Digital Asset Universe, and we are here today to talk a little bit about digital currencies. And yes, we're going to be going over a few different articles today, and I hope it's valuable to you in some way, one or another. But I want to say thank you for all the people who have been subscribing and liking and even disliking my videos. I'm trying to put out as much content as possible, at least one video a day, and hopefully soon, maybe one or two videos a day would be even better. So we're gonna jump right into it today, and we're gonna go over some different articles that I found, and hopefully this can be valuable to you in some way. If you do like this video, just give it a nice little like, maybe a nice comment, and if you really really like the video, maybe subscribe to my channel and help me out. Now let's get to this right here. So we're going to be looking right here on the Ripple Drop episode. We're not going to play it because I've already watched it a few different times, but I will leave the link below once we're done. Now, this is a video that kind of jumps into what's going on in the Ripple world, and I'm going to read this right here for you. So, the episode of Ripple Drop features Xspring that just celebrated its first anniversary. We talked with two companies under Xspring's umbrella, Coil and Raised in Space Enterprises. I don't know if any of you have heard about Raised in Space Enterprises yet, but I actually just found out about them. Now, this is some pretty cool technology coming from the Ripple economy that's building and expanding. And that's something we really need to look at because Ripple is really working on expanding their economy and really using their platform to have other outlets to use with XRP. And that's the most important thing. The more outlets that they create that we can use with XRP, the better for the investors. Now, let's go back here. So, Coil and Raised in Space Enterprises is about how they are building innovative solutions on blockchain and XRP. We first chat with Xspring SVP Ethan Beard about what the initiative has accomplished in year one and what we'll focus on going forward. And so, let's read this real quick. Over the past year, Xspring has focused on building out an ecosystem of companies around XRP. This includes investments and strategic partnerships in over 20 startup companies. In year two, we are starting to layer developer tools inside of Xspring to make it a developer platform and make it simple for companies to build with XRP. So, just like I was saying, they're trying to outsource different companies from within Ripple and make these different platforms that are all using XRP. For instance, like Coil, which is a platform for content creators, and Raised in Enterprises, which this is new to me. It doesn't look like they have too much information on it, but if you go to their site, raisedspace.com, a music tech investment group focused on raising the value of music. Whoa, hello, blockchain technology, value of music, content creators. I'm a music producer. This is big for me. Raised in Space, Shepherds, extraordinary entrepreneurs creating a solutions for the music value chain by providing sophisticated industry intelligence and hands-on guidance, making investments that range from 500,000 to 5 million maybe. Raisin Space is named after a new population of modern day thinkers who aren't held down by the gravitational pull of old school industry tradition. This generation of out of this world leaders were clearly raised in space. Raising Space Enterprises is a partnership between Ripple's Xspring, founder of Ataka Holdings, music manager Scooter Braun, industry vet Zach Katz, and Forbes 30 under 30 tech music entrepreneur Shar Senderoff. Mission: in addition to its business of investing in the most forward-thinking entrepreneurs, Raising Space uh, organize organizational mission is to create community of experienced music and tech leaders focused on raising the value of music. And this is their team right here. So, I mean, there's not too much information on it and exactly what they're doing, but we know the key. We know what they're trying to do at least, but we just don't know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to raise the value of music. So, what could that mean? That could mean a number of different things. They're creating a platform maybe for people to get paid for their music. I know in the video they said something like that, but exactly how are they going to do it? I don't know. There's not a lot of information on the site, but it's exciting because that means this is just yet another platform for people who are invested in XRP. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to get paid in XRP just like they are in Coil. And for a lot of people who don't know, the CEO and founder of Coil is actually ex-CTO of um, Ripple. So, like Coil, the San Francisco-based startup founder by former Ripple CTO Stephen Thomas. So, do you see what Ripple's actually doing? Do you see what Ripple's doing? Ripple is creating an economy. They are literally creating an economy around XRP. It's not just like Ripple has, the XRP ledger and they're just going to banks and just talking to banks about XRP and getting them to use XRP because it's the fastest and most utility out of most of, I'm not going to say all, but out of most of the altcoins on the market. But what they're doing is they're creating an economy and they're creating other platforms around XRP that can be used. And that's building, it's expanding. And that's only a good thing for XRP. And so I just want you to see the bigger picture of what's actually going on. Now, I really can't wait for this raise in space stuff to really start coming out. I want to know more about it. But XRP, I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, but I also want to talk about Cardano. I found this article on Cardano, the basics of Cardano staking. So you're going to be able to, I don't know if you know a lot about what the staking stuff is, but people are gaining percentages on their cryptocurrencies by throwing their currencies into a pool. And it gains, and within the pool, there are other people who are investing or leaving their cryptocurrencies in the pool, and you're gaining interest by doing that. And so Cardano has just come out with a staking system that's doing the exact same thing. And I don't know where the percentage is. Where is the percentage? I seen the percentage earlier, and it was high, man. Like how much percentage you can make on annual returns be roughly 1 to 5%. I could have sworn it was higher than that, but we're gonna read through this real quick. Not the whole thing, but we're gonna read through a little bit of it. I think I just wanted to read through just the basics of it, but we'll read through right here. So let's get started on this. In some ways, Cardano's staking system will be just like any other staking system. If you hold Cardano ADA and decide to stake it, you'll earn a return on your investment. This helps the network as well. Staking is the process by which validators are selected to create a new block. If you don't want to validate, you can delegate your tokens to a staking pool, which is a much simpler process. Unlike Ethereum, Cardano won't offer solo staking. Individuals must run their own pool or join in an existing pool. This will ensure that Cardano's validator network stays large. If people could get rewards without operating a pool or delegating to one, then there might not be enough node operators to have a successful network, an IOHK spokesperson explained to Crypto Briefing. Finally, Cardano addresses support staking in a unique way. They have separate keys for spending and staking. This means that if you decide to stake your 88 tokens, they will never leave your wallet. Plus, Cardano doesn't require your tokens to be locked in for a term. You can unstake your tokens at any time. This flexibility sets Cardano apart from many of its competitors. How will Cardano achieve decentralization? This is one of my favorite parts. Cardano has a few ways to ensure that its pools don't accumulate too much centralized power. For one thing, Cardano stake pools will offer lower rewards as they get larger. Sounds bad, right? Let's keep reading. This will encourage users to move between pools on a regular basis, and this will, in turn, theoretically prevent any pool from gaining dominance. Meanwhile, a sorting tool will help users find the most profitable pools at any time. Amazing technology, man. Secondly, Cardano staking pools will not lead to centralized governance. Stake pools don't vote. Only the Genesis key holders will be able to vote initially. Cardano stake, in fact, explains. This is explained in more detail in the forum post. In theory, this means that community should have a fairly large say in direction the Cardano development is taking. And Cardano development is taken. Finally, Cardano will prevent centralized by asking exchanges to use enterprise addresses, special addresses that don't permit staking. In theory, exchanges could choose not to use these addresses, but IOHK believes that if the exchanges don't comply, users would find out and move to more cooperative exchanges. We may also be able to force the issue through other means. So that is amazing, man. I have a little bit in Cardano, aka ADA. And I think it has huge potential. And they're coming out with a staking system now, which is amazing. Um, a lot of other cryptocurrencies have it now too, and I know even some exchanges are doing it, where they have like a piggy bank and you can throw your money in there and gain interest on it with pools. They all have their own way of doing it, and this new blockchain technology is just amazing. Like seriously, I honestly think that cryptocurrency can make the whole world rich. I have a theory that it can. I seriously do. Like if everyone goes into cryptocurrency, if every single person in the world like understands what cryptocurrency is and everyone invests into it, we could all get rich just by investing into cryptocurrency and gaining interest off everyone else. Like it's the possibilities are endless, because at the end of the day, value is just what we make it. So I think that if everyone really gets in on cryptocurrency, we can go far. And I wanted to take one last look at this. I didn't really want to read too much into it, but I just wanted to show you second largest Indian state to use blockchain in various spheres. So as you can see, cryptocurrency is all over the world. Um, uh, I think this is, let's see, Mumbai. The state of Maharashtra is the second largest state in India and is home to over 114 million people. The state's government previously signed a memorandum of understanding with the Bahrain Economic Development Board to develop a framework for joint promotion of fintech. So they're getting into the blockchain too. As you can see, cryptocurrency is making its damn mark. And guess what? It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And here's a chart from CoinGecko. See how we're doing today. It looks like in the last 24 hours, we're mostly positive on everything. And that's a good sign. I know the last day we jumped up. I think we were in the close 8 to 9%. I think it even hit 10% for XRP, and everything else was about 5 or 4% up. But today we're still looking positive. Not a lot for XRP, but give it some time. We just jump back up, and I think we're stabilizing again. I give it another, week or two, and then we might jump up even more. Things are looking really good for the crypto world right now. We have a lot of new technology coming out, a lot of new investments coming out, and I think that it's going to be great for everyone. So, keep your eyes out. If you guys have any news stories you want me to cover, if there's anything you'd like me to cover in my future videos, leave a comment below and tell me. Also, critique me on my video if it was good, if it wasn't good, like, dislike, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. My name is the Digital Asset Universe. And guess what, folks? I'm out of here. Peace.